I love RoboCop. RoboCop is one of my favorite movies from the 1980s. I remember vividly as a kid seeing the commercials come out for RoboCop, and the first thought that went through my mind when I saw that first RoboCop movie was, what the hell is this trash? I mean, RoboCop? I mean, it sounded like a bad joke, but when you went and saw the movie, when you actually were sitting there in the theaters watching this flick for the first time, oh my God, it was amazing. I mean, it definitely is one of the seminal films of the 1980s. And they're making a sequel because MGM is creatively bankrupt and they sold off all of their franchises. MGM is developing a RoboCop prequel series that focuses on a young Dick Jones, the villain from the first movie. Really? There's a whole lot of fan anticipation for the origin story of Dick Jones. Dick Jones went out a window and died. Spoiler, that's the end of his story. Why is this being made? Why would anybody think that this is a good idea? Who thinks that a prequel series to Dick Jones is a good RoboCop movie? Or TV series, excuse me. I mean, look, I can see that, we can maybe talk about Ed 209 and Ed 209 being used by the military for stuff in the Middle East or things like that. You could do a series about an Ed 209 that gains consciousness, but it's still an Ed 209. You can talk about the fact that an Ed 209 actually has a cerebral cortex from a pig inside of it. And so it's basically a cybernetic thing. It's not just a robot. There are plenty of things that you could talk about as far as the RoboCop mythos is concerned. I can't believe I used the word mythos in relation to RoboCop. But regardless, there's plenty of things you can do. The one thing no one is interested in is a story about Dick Jones. I mean, maybe if you brought back the actor who played Dick Jones. But again, how could you do that? He's dead. Well, what are we going to do? Do a TV series where Dick Jones went out the window and he was actually rescued and that he's just been in a coma at some OCP Black Ops site? Holy crap, I think I just came up with a better premise than the guys over at MGM. Oh, not like that would be very hard. In any case, I mean, this is what we're dealing with. They're doing a prequel series to RoboCop with Dick Jones. Unfreaking believable. This is one of the worst ideas I think I have ever heard of in my life. I mean, I guess you could have just done a RoboCop series. I mean, heck, you could have done a RoboCop series about RoboCop in the post-apocalypse walking around Detroit and just call it Fallout 5 RoboCop? I don't know. But there's other things you could do. But a prequel series about Dick Jones. Who the hell wants to watch this? Nobody.